late summer. The day starts out like any other. People catch trains and head to jobs in New York City, where the Twin Towers are. Meanwhile, terrorists board 4 different flights. The planes take off. Everything seems alright, but they hijack the planes, force their way in the cockpits. The passengers don't know how to stop it. The terrorists have practiced. Some went to flight school. They aimed for the Twin Towers and Pentagon too. 8:46 was the hour. The first plane hit the North Tower of the World Trade Center, then the alarms. Firefighters and police were the first to respond, plus EMTs. They rushed up the stairs. But the terror of the morning didn't end there. The second plane hit the South Tower soon after. The buildings burned, and the full disaster was what came next for everyone watching. It took away our breath. The South Tower collapsed in a plume of smoke and ash. Then the North Tower came down. And in Virginia, another plane hit the Pentagon, the Department of Defense. A 4th hijacked plane was headed toward the Capitol, but the passengers did something incredible. They overpowered the hijackers. The plane went down and crashed in Pennsylvania, away from towns. Nearly 3,000 people died that morning, September 11th, 2001.
We didn't get a chance to say goodbye, say what we feel inside, to say I love you, and now they're gone. We didn't get a chance to say goodbye, say what we feel inside, to say I love you, and now they're
19
gone.
hijackers. People ask why would they give their lives to make so many die? They were part of Al-Qaeda, a terrorist group, radical Islamists with violent roots. Al-Qaeda was led by bin Laden. He planned the attacks because he felt that we supported oppression against Muslims worldwide and committed other injustices in his eyes. After the attacks, President Bush wanted to root out Al-Qaeda and end it for good. He announced the war on terror, and anti-terrorism got more funding than ever. The U.S. invaded Afghanistan, and many other nations lent a hand in came war and slow recovery. We hunted bin Laden, he escaped discovery. 10 years later, bin Laden was found and killed by special forces on the ground. Meanwhile in New York, the city had been rebuilding and healing in the decades since. Today, one World Trade Center rises high above 2 waterfalls and around the sides are the names of each person who died on September 11th, 2001.